Where is the opening match of ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 being played on 1st of June 2024? In Texas, option C. It is to be played in Grand Prairie Stadium of Dallas in Texas. All the matches of T20 World Cup 2024 will be held in US and West Indies. US will be hosting the games in three locations: Florida, Long Island, and Texas. The final match will be played on 29th June 2024 in Barbados. Who secured the first position in Hurun India Art List 2024? Anish Kapoor, option D. Anish Kapoor is London-based Indian origin sculptor who topped the Hurun India Art List 2024. This list is released by the Hurun Research Institute, and this ranking showcases the achievements of the top 50 Indian artists based on sale of their works at public auctions throughout the year. When is United Nations Peacekeepers Day observed? On 29th of May, option C, and the theme was Fit for the Future, Building Better Together. The 8 Indian peacekeepers who laid down their lives while serving on United Nations peacekeeping operations in 2013 were especially remembered on this occasion. Blank, an Indian mountaineer, has become the first person to scale Mount Everest and Mount Lhotse twice in one season. Satyadeep Gupta, option A. He has also set another record by being the first Indian to traverse from Mount Everest to Mount Lhotse in 11 hours and 15 minutes. This historic achievement marks the first double dual ascent of the world's highest and the fourth highest peaks in a single season. Where was the 44th CISO training program organized recently under the Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiative? In New Delhi, option B. National E-Governance Division has organized 44th Deep Dive Training of Chief Information Security Officers under MATI's Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiative. The training program was held from 27th to 31st May 2024 with participants from different states of India. The CISO training got launched in 2018. The Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiative is an initiative of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology which aim is to spread awareness about cybercrime and build capacities of chief information security officers and frontline IT officials across all government departments for ensuring adequate safety measures to combat cybercrime and enable organizations to defend their digital infrastructures and become future ready in tackling cyber attacks. How many medals has the Indian arm wrestlers won at the Asian Arm Wrestling Championship 2024 in Tashkent, Uzbekistan? Total 7, option B. Out of these 7 medals, 1 is gold and 6 are bronze. Srimant Jha won a gold medal in the left hand para category and a bronze medal in the right hand para category. In Masters category, Lakshman Singh Bhandari won 2 bronze medals. In right hand senior category, Sachin Goyal clinched 1 bronze medal. And in women's right and left hand categories, Ibi Lolin from Arunachal Pradesh got 2 bronze medals. Who has won the Sharjah Challenges 2024 title? International Master Divya Deshmukh, option A. What is the name of mountaineer who has conquered the Mount Everest 3 times in a season? Purnima Shrestha, option B. She is from Nepal. Prior to her Everest conquest, she had already climbed 8 other 8,000-meter peaks. The height of Mount Everest is 8,848.86 meter. Global Investment Bank Goldman Sachs has raised India's GDP growth forecast to what percent for calendar year 2024? It's 6.7%. Option D. The president of Goldman Sachs is John E. Waldron and CEO is David M. Solomon. Where has a cold chain and logistics summit been organized by FICCI recently? In New Delhi, option B. The summit aims to foster collaboration and innovation in developing an integrated, sustainable, and efficient cold chain ecosystem for India's perishable goods industry. Over 250 delegates from different industry sectors from all over the country are participating in the summit. The full form of FICCI is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Where has India recently successfully tested the anti-radiation missile Rudram 2? In Odisha, option C, Defence and Research Development Organization (DRDO) successfully tested the indigenously developed missile from a Su-30 Mki fighter jet. Rudram 2 is an air-to-surface missile which can be launched by a fighter aircraft to target ground-based targets. It is designed to target enemy ground radars, surveillance tracking, and communication stations. Where has the Indian Air Force contingent reached recently to participate in the upcoming edition of the multinational exercise Red Flag 24? In Alaska, option A, Indian Air Force contingent arrived at the Eielson Air Force Base of US Air Force at Alaska in USA to participate in the upcoming edition of the multinational exercise Red Flag 24. The IAF deployed Rafale fighter jets for the Red Flag Alaska exercise to be held from 30th May to 14 June. Who has been appointed as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of National Asset Reconstruction of India Limited. P. Santosh, option B. NARCL is a key institution established by the government to address non-performing assets in the banking sector. Which state's Foundation Day was celebrated recently on 30th May? Goa, option D. Goa got recognition as a state on 30th May 1987. It was the 37th Foundation Day of Goa. The Goa State Formation Day was celebrated as part of the Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat initiative of the Government of India. Who has been appointed as the Secretary of Lokpal recently? Pradeep Kumar Tripathi, option C. Lokpal is an anti-corruption authority who represents the public interest in the Republic of India. The chairperson of Lokpal is Mr. Ajay Manik Rao Khamvilkar. Lokpal was founded in year 2019 and its headquarters is in New Delhi of India. National Archives of India has completed first overseas project in which country? In Oman, option B. National Archives of India undertook first overseas digitization of diaspora records in Oman. The digitized collection will be uploaded to the NAI's online portal Abhilekh Patal. More than 7,000 English, Arabic, Gujarati, and Hindi documents from private collection of Indian merchant families were scanned and digitized. The oldest document dates back to 1838, and a large majority were from the late 19th century and early 20th century. NAI was founded in year 1891. The minister responsible for NAI is Mr. G. Kishan Reddy and the parent department is Ministry of Culture. Recently, scientists of which country have prepared the world's first wooden satellite? In Japan, option C, and its name is LignoSat. It is prepared in collaboration with NASA and JAXA, and it will be blasted off on a SpaceX rocket in September of 2024. This satellite has been created to mark a significant step forward reducing space debris and minimizing environmental impact. Where was the international conference to promote the steel industry organized recently? In Ranchi, option B, Mekon Limited along with SAIL under the aegis of Ministry of Steel Government of India organized this conference. The main focus is on capital goods. The Minister of Civil Aviation and Steel is Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia. CMD of Mekon is Shri Sanjay Kumar Verma and Chairman of SAIL is Shri Amarendu Prakash. Recently, Harsh Kumar Jain has been appointed as a new ambassador of India to which country? Philippines, option D. Presently, he is ambassador of India to Ukraine. The capital of Philippines is Manila. The official languages of Philippines are Filipino and English. The currency is Philippine peso. The president of Philippines is Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Philippines lies in continent Asia. Which ministry has inaugurated Summer Fiesta 2024 at National Bal Bhavan, New Delhi? Ministry of Education Option A. Summer Fiesta is a month-long camp comprising over 30 types of different activities for children aged between 5 to 16 years. This fiesta is from 29th May to 28th June 2024. The National Bal Bhavan is an autonomous body under the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, which was established in year 1956. The Cabinet Minister for Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship is Shri Dharmendra Pradhan. Recently, India and which country held the sixth meeting of Joint Working Group on Counter-Terrorism? Japan, option C, and it was held in New Delhi on 29th May 2024. Both the sides agreed to hold the seventh meeting of GWG on counterterrorism in Tokyo of Japan. Which of the following has won the Sustainability Champion Editor's Choice Award at the Outlook Planet Sustainability Summit and Awards 2024? REC Option C. The award ceremony was organized by Outlook Group in collaboration with IIT Goa. The institutional winners include Engineers India Limited, HPCL, NMDC Limited, Oil India, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, Rashtriya Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited, National Fertilizers Limited, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Limited, and REC Limited. And in the individual category, Dr. P.S. Gehlot of Indian Potash and Professor Rintu Banerjee, Dean of R&D at IIT Kharagpur, have got this award. Where is India's first urban ropeway being built? In Varanasi, option C, and it is said to be ready by August 2024. This ropeway was inaugurated in year 2022 by PM Narendra Modi. It is a joint venture of the Indian firm Vishwa Samudra Engineer and Bartholet Maschinenbau AG, a Switzerland-based ropeway firm. This project is part of the Varanasi Ropeway project, which comes under the National Ropeways Development Program Parvatmala Pariyojana. The corridor will include 5 stations and the ropeway will have 153 trolleys, each capable of carrying 10 passengers at a time. Which agency has recently launched the world's first rocket with a fully 3D printed engine? Agnikul Cosmos Option B. It's an IIT Madras startup. The rocket Agniban sorted is also India's first semi-cryogenic engine-powered rocket launch, completely designed and manufactured indigenously. The full form of sorted is Suborbital Technological Demonstrator. This also was launched from India's first privately developed launch pad called Dhanush, established by Agnikul at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh on 30th May 2024, who has won the 2024 Monaco Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc, option A. Recently, Dr. Faisal Al Musfel was named Saudi ambassador to which country? To Syria, option C. Saudi Arabia has restored diplomatic ties with Syria after 12 years. Where did the fifth edition of WHO's Walk the Talk Health for All Challenge take place? In Geneva of Switzerland, option D. Who has been elected as the new Director General of the World Organization for Animal Health? Dr. Emmanuelle Soubeyran. She has been elected as new Director General in the 91st General Session. She will hold this post for 2024 to 2029. The headquarters of WOAH is in Paris of France. Founder is Emmanuel Leclanche and it was founded in year 1924. Which airport has recently become the world's busiest in the latest report of Airport Council International? Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport of USA, option C. Dubai International Airport is at second position. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport is at third position. Delhi Airport got the 10th position. Where has the Ministry of Mines recently organized a workshop on granite and marble mining? In Bengaluru of Karnataka, option A. The Union Minister of Mines is Mr. Prahlad Joshi. Recently, which country has appointed Dato Muzaffar Shah Mustafa as its High Commissioner to India? Malaysia, option D. Who has recently taken over as the Commandant of the College of Defence Management, Sikandarabad? Major General Harsh Chibbar, option A. He took the charge on 31st May 2024 from Rear Admiral Sanjay Dutt, who has recently become the director of IGCAR. C.G. Karhadkar, option B. Senior nuclear scientist Chandrasekhar Gaurinath Karhadkar has taken over as the director of the Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research at Kalpakkam. Recently, which country has joined the newly formed World Boxing Body? India, option A. The Boxing Federation of India has joined the World Boxing, a newly established governing body formed after the International Olympic Committee. Who has got the WHO Nelson Mandela Award for Health Protection 2024? NIMHANS, option A. The full form of NIMHANS is National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. It is in Bengaluru. The Ihsan Dogramaki Family Health Foundation Prize 2024 is given to Dr. Jamila Tahsil Yasir Al Abri of Oman. Dr. Lee Jong Wook Memorial Prize for Public Health 2024 is given to Dr. Badr Al Rawahi of Oman. Sasakawa Health Prize 2024 is given to Dr. Doreen Ramogola Masire, Botswana. United Arab Emirates Health Foundation Prize 2024 is given to the National Death Registry System of Saudi Arabia. The Nelson Mandela Award for Health promotion was established by WHO in year 2019. Recently, which country has launched its first space agency and plans to make a Mars landing by 2045? South Korea, option C. CASA, Korea Aerospace Administration will support the aerospace industry with the first lunar lander planned for 2032. And South Korea also plans at least three more space launches by 2027. Which state of India had its formation day on 2nd June? Telangana, option D. Telangana became the 28th state of India on 2nd June 2014. Its capital is Hyderabad. Chief Minister of Telangana is Mr. Revant Reddy and Governor is CP Radhakrishnan. When is World Reef Awareness Day observed every year? On 1st of June, option B. This day is observed to spread awareness about the importance of the reef ecosystem. How many NATO countries agreed to collaborate to create a drone wall aimed at monitoring threats across the border from Russia and Belarus? Six countries, option B. Six nations sharing a land border with Russia or Belarus, namely Finland, Norway, Poland, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, will pool resources to create a drone wall. TCS, with which IIT has built the India's first quantum diamond microchip imager. IIT Bombay, option A. It is an initiative to position the nation as a global quantum technology leader. Who has become the new brand ambassador of MPG Muthoot Pappachan Group recently? Shah Rukh Khan, option C. MPG is popularly known as Muthoot Blue. It was founded in year 1887. Its headquarters is in Thiruvananthapuram of Kerala in India. National Skill Development Corporation recently collaborated with which organization to advance skill development and lifelong learning in India and globally? ILO, option D. The MOU has been signed by NSDC CEO Ved Mani Tiwari and ILO's Sanghyun Lee, underscores a commitment to talent development through effective policies and the implementation of Skill India Digital Hub. This MOU aims to empower individuals with essential competencies for employability and economic growth. The full form of ILO is International Labour Organization. It was founded in year 1919. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland, and the Director General of ILO is Gilbert F. Humbo, who has been elected as new President of Iceland. It's Halla Tomasdottir, option D. She will take over from Guana Johansson on 1st of August 2024. The capital of Iceland is Reykjavik and the official language is Icelandic, currency is Icelandic krona, and it lies in continent Europe. Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of Deen Dayal Port Authority Kandla under the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways? Shri Sushil Kumar Singh, option A. Kandla Port, officially known as Deen Dayal Port, is a seaport in Kutch district of Gujarat of India. The Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways is Mr. Sarbananda Sonowal. Recently, Adani Ports has signed an agreement for terminal operations at Dar es Salaam Port in which country? In Tanzania, option B, the concession agreement for 30 years has been signed with the Tanzania Ports Authority. The capital of Tanzania is Dodoma. Currency is Tanzanian shilling. Official languages of Tanzania are Swahili and English. President of Tanzania is Samia Suluhu Hassan and Prime Minister is Kasim Majaliwa, who has recently become the first Indian male boxer to qualify for the 2024 Olympics. Nishant Dev, option C. Which space organizations have launched the EarthCare satellite in collaboration? ZAXA and ESA, option B. EarthCare is an €800 million ESA led mission to study clouds and aerosols in the atmosphere. The spacecraft carried four instruments, including a cloud profiling radar provided by the Japanese space agency JAXA. Recently, which bank has launched NFC Soundbox in collaboration with MasterCard? Axis Bank, option B. This innovative device is poised to be an all in one solution, enabling users to accept various payments methods such as Bharat QR, UPI, Tap and Play, and Tap Plus PIN. Merchants will receive sound and visual transaction alerts in 7 plus languages. Recently, how many Indian companies have been included in the list of 100 most influential companies of Time magazine? Three companies, option C. Those three Indian companies are Reliance Industries Limited, Tata Group, and the Serum Institute of India, which have been included in the annual Times Magazine Global 100 Most Influential Companies of 2024. This was the fourth edition of the annual Times Magazine Global 100 Most Influential Companies. Russia will build Central Asia's first nuclear power plant in an agreement with blank. Uzbekistan, option C. The capital of Uzbekistan is Tashkent. Currency is Uzbekistani Som. Official language is Uzbek. It lies in continent Asia. The president of Uzbekistan is Shaukat Mirziyoyev. Recently, Maldives has banned the entry of citizens of which country? Israel, option B. The Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs advised Israeli citizens currently staying in the Maldives to consider leaving the country, following the Maldivian government's announcement of a decision to amend its laws to ban Israeli nationals. Blank, in collaboration with DRDO, has established a DRDO Industry Academia Center of Excellence on its campus for interdisciplinary research in next generation defense technologies. IIT Kanpur, option D. The establishment of DIACOE at IIT Kanpur started in 2022 through a memorandum of understanding signed between them. Recently, who has become the brand ambassador for tobacco control? PV Sindhu, option C. This day is observed on 31st May every year. The theme for World No Tobacco Day 2024 is Protecting Children from Tobacco Industry Interference. Recently, more than 100 tons of gold has been brought back from which country by RBI? From Britain, option A. Recently, which Indian origin researcher has discovered a technology that can charge a phone in 1 minute? Ankur Gupta, option C. Indian origin researcher Ankur Gupta has unveiled a new technology that can charge an EV in just 10 minutes and a laptop or phone in a minute. Who has recently won the 96th Scripps National Spelling Bee title? Soma, option A. Soma is of 12 years and from Florida, who has won the 96th Scripps National Spelling Bee title. Recently, the High Court of which state has introduced a menstrual leave policy for its female employees? Sikkim, option B. The Sikkim High Court is the first High Court in India to introduce a menstrual leave policy. It is the smallest High Court in India. The Sikkim High Court comprises 3 judges and a registry staff of 9 officers, including one woman officer. The Chief Justice of High Court of Sikkim is Justice Biswanath Somadar. When is World Environment Day celebrated every year? On 5th of June, option D. It was celebrated first time on 5th June 1973, and the theme of 2024 is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. You may watch the full video on World Environment Day. The link is in the description. Who achieved a remarkable victory over world number 1 Magnus Carlsen in the Norway Chess Tournament 2024? R. Pragnananda, option B. The Indian Grandmaster's phenomenal victory pushed the world number 1 Carlsen to the 5th spot in the points table. Who has become the richest person in Asia as per a report by Bloomberg Billionaires Index in June 2024? Gautam Adani, option A. The founder and chairman of the Adani Group has surpassed Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industries, as the richest person in Asia on 2nd June 2024 Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Gautam Adani is now world's 11th richest person with $111 billion total property, and Mukesh Ambani has become world's 12th richest person with $109 billion total property. When was World Bicycle Day celebrated recently? On 3rd of June, option B. The designated theme for World Bicycle Day 2024 was Promoting Health, Equity and Sustainability Through Cycling. Who has recently won the women's singles title of the Bonn International Badminton Tournament in Germany? Tanvi Sharma, option C. She is the young Indian shuttler who defeated Wang Pei Yu of Taiwan. This is the first senior title for 15-year-old Tanvi. Recently, which country's Chang'e 6 spacecraft has successfully landed on the far side of the moon to collect samples? China, option B. A Chinese spacecraft carrying rock and soil samples from the far side of the moon has lifted off from the lunar surface to start its journey back to Earth. The achievement is a world first and the latest one for Beijing's decades old space program, which aims to send a crewed mission to the moon by 2030. According to recent government data, India has received the highest FDI from which country in 2023-24? Singapore, option A. The overseas capital inflows into the country contracted by about 3.5% due to global economic uncertainties. Though FDI from Singapore has dipped by 31.55% to $11.77 billion in 2023-24. During the last fiscal, FDI equity inflows decreased from major countries including Mauritius, Singapore, USA, UK, UAE, Cayman Islands, Germany, and Cyprus. The investments increased from the Netherlands and Japan. Recently, Wipro 3D and which space organization have joined hands for sustainable space exploration through additive manufacturing? ISRO, option C. ISRO and Wipro 3D have successfully manufactured a 3D printed rocket engine, the PS4, which is set to power the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle fourth stage. Claudia Sheinbaum has been elected as first woman president of which country? Of Mexico? Option D. The capital of Mexico is Mexico City. It lies in continent North America and the currency of Mexico is Mexican peso. Recently, which medal did Nayana James win in the Taiwan Athletics Open 2024? Gold medal. Option A. The top Indian long jumper Naina James won the gold medal at the Taiwan Athletics Open with an effort of 6.43 meter in Taipei. DP Manu clinched the gold medal in the men's javelin throw event at the Taiwan Open 2024 with a throw of 81.58 meter in Taipei. Recently in India, the center has introduced a new numbering series blank for making service or transaction calls. 160 series option C. The Department of Telecommunications has introduced it. This initiative is a step towards allowing citizens to easily identify such legitimate calls, reducing the risk of falling victim to scams. For any suspected fraud communications, citizens are advised to report it on Chakshu facility at Sanchar Sathi. Which team has recently won the UEFA Union of European Football Associations Champions League title for the 15th time? Real Madrid. Option A. Who has been honored with the ICC ODI Player of the Year award for 2023? Virat Kohli. Option B. He is also named in the ICC Men's ODI Team of the Year for 2023, and this recognition was announced in New York as the Indian team geared up for their T20 World Cup opening match against Ireland on 5th June 2024. Where did the annual General Meeting and World Air Transport Summit 2024 take place? In UAE. Option D. The 18th edition of the event was held in Dubai, UAE from 2nd to 4th June 2024, and India is all set to host IATA's 81st AGM in 2024 with Indigo as host airline. Recently, which state has included artificial intelligence in the school curriculum? Kerala. Option D. Kerala has included artificial intelligence in school textbooks with introduction of AI learning in the Information and Communication Technology ICT textbook of class 7. Over 4 lakh students in Kerala will become familiar with AI in the upcoming academic year. The new academic year, which started on 3rd June 2024, will see new ICT textbooks for 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th standards in Malayalam, English, Tamil, and Kannada. Who has been honored with annual Hindi Sahitya Bharati Award recently? Shri Krishna Prakash. Option A. He is head of Mumbai Police Elite Counter-Terrorism Unit Force 1. The recognition was bestowed during the Sab Mein Ram Shashwat Shri Ram Multicultural Festival in Mumbai. Who has recently been appointed as the next Indian ambassador to Ukraine? Sri Ravi Shankar. Option D. Presently, Sri Ravi Shankar is the Additional Secretary in Ministry of External Affairs. The Government of India recognized the Republic of Ukraine as a sovereign country in December 1991 and established diplomatic relations in January 1992. India is Ukraine's largest export destination in the Asia Pacific and the fifth largest overall export destination. Which country has successfully concluded hosting of the 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting and the 26th Committee on Environmental Protection? India, option B. It was held from 20th May to 30th May 2024 in Kochi of Kerala. Shri Kiran Rijiju, Union Minister, Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of Food Processing Industries, announced India's plan to set up an Antarctic research station, that is Maitri 2. India has become blank member of World Boxing. 29th member, option A. World Boxing was launched in April 2023 and aims to ensure that boxing remains at the heart of the Olympic movement. Apart from India, World Boxing has no member federations from Asia. The Boxing Federation of India president is Mr. Ajay Singh. Which bank has introduced the Mahakrishi Samriddhi Yojana recently? Bank of Maharashtra, option D. It's offering financial assistance to food and agro-based industries, agri-infrastructure projects involved in processing activities, and the development of agricultural infrastructure facilities. Where will the RIMPAC 2024 exercise, world's largest international maritime exercise, be organized? In USA, option B. RIMPAC, the Rim of the Pacific exercise, is an international military exercise hosted by the commander of the United States Pacific Fleet and held every 2 years. RIMPAC 2024 is the 29th exercise in the series that began in 1971, and it will take place in and around the Hawaiian Islands. The theme of 2024 is Partners Integrated and Prepared. Who has won the Best Actress award at the New York Indian Film Festival 2024? Sanya Malhotra, option C. She has got this award for her role in Mrs. Movie. The film is a remake of the Malayalam film The Great Indian Kitchen. Recently, India has announced the code share agreement with which country? With Japan, option A. Indigo announces code share agreement with Japan. This initiative marks a significant step in enhancing bilateral travel and strengthening economic ties between Japan and India. Where was the AI for Good Global Summit 2024 held? In Geneva of Switzerland, option D. It was held from 27th May to 31st May 2024, and the discussion was related to AI developments and security related to AI. Neeraj Verma, Additional Secretary of Department of Telecommunications from India, participated in this event. Where was the 21st edition of Asia's premier defense summit, Shangri-La Dialogue, concluded on 2nd June 2024? In Singapore, option C. Representatives from 42 countries, which included 37 ministerial level delegates and more than 30 senior defense officials, attended this summit. Recently, who has signed an agreement with Gati Shakti University for joint research related to 5G 6G communications in the transport and logistics sector? Nokia, option D. Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya GSV, a central university of Indian Railways based in Vadodara, inked three significant memorandums of understanding with Nokia, Placer India, and Jacobs. The first MOU signed by GSV and Nokia targets collaboration on 5G 6G communications research for air, land, and sea transportation. The second MOU with Placer India focuses on track technology collaboration, promoting industry experience and training, and exploring joint research opportunities in the transport and rail sectors. The third MOU is signed with Jacobs, which aims to advance research, teaching, and training in the transport, rail, and semiconductor sectors. Which of the following organization has recently launched Sathi 2.0? SEBI option B. SEBI stands for the Securities and Exchange Board of India. It is a statutory regulatory body established by the Government of India in 1992. Its headquarters is in Mumbai of Maharashtra. Who has been appointed as acting chairman of the National Human Rights Commission? Vijaya Bharati Sayani option A. NHRC was founded on 12th October 1993 and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Which company has recently partnered with Gurugram Police for a cyber security program? Zoopy option B. Zoopy, India's largest skill-based Ludo platform, has partnered with Gurugram Cyber Police for the 11th edition of the Cyber Security Summer Internship Program called Cyber Warriors. Cyber Warriors program aims to equip 550 working professionals and college students in Gurugram with essential skills in cyber security. Who was India's first female permanent representative to the United Nations, who has retired recently? Ruchira Kamboj, option B. United Nations was founded on 24 October 1945 and its headquarters is in New York of USA. Which country will host the first edition of World Athletics Ultimate Championships in year 2026? Hungary, option C. It will take place in Budapest of Hungary. This announcement is made by World Athletics and the event will held every 2 years. World Athletics Federation, its headquarters is in Monaco. President is Sebastian Coe. It was founded on 17 July 1912 in Stockholm of Sweden. Formerly, WAF was known as IAAF. The Athletics Federation of India was founded in year 1946. Its headquarters is in New Delhi and president of AFI is Mr. Adil J. Sumariwala. Which research institute of India is running the Phenome India project? CSIR option B. It's a unique health checkup camp called Phenome India for the CSIR family. It is a flagship project designed by CSIR to identify India specific risk factors for cardiometabolic diseases. The objectives of this initiative of CSIR are to ensure Swasthya Bharat Viksit Bharat through health and wellness check. The full form of CSIR is the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. It was founded on 26 September 1942 and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Recently, Mount Kanlaon volcano erupted. Where is it located? It's in Philippines. This volcano is an active andesitic stratovolcano and the highest mountain on the island of Negros in the Philippines. How many medals has India won in the Taiwan Athletics Open 2024? 7 medals, option D. The gold medal winners are DP Manu in javelin throw, Naina James in women's long jump, Ankesh Chaudhary in men's 800 meters race. The silver medal recipients are Somnath Chauhan in men's 800 meters race, Dev Meena in men's pole vault with a 5.10-meter jump, Nithya Ramraj in women's 100-meter hurdles. And the bronze medal winner was VK Vismaya in women's 400-meter race. How many millions voters have voted in the recently concluded Lok Sabha elections 2024 in India? 642 million, option B. This election was held in 7 phases and out of 642 million people, 312 million women casted their votes. There were 39 repolls in the Lok Sabha polls in 2024 as opposed to 540 in 2019. Recently, the court of which country has banned the genetically modified crops golden rice and BT eggplant? Philippines, option C. Recently, Sheikh Sabah Khalid Al Sabah has become the crown prince of which country? Of Kuwait, option C. Previously, he has served as Prime Minister of Kuwait from 2019 until 2022, who has become the brand ambassador of Green Day's Better Nutrition brand. PV Sindhu, option C. And it aims to combat micronutrient deficiencies in India through biofortified foods. With whom has the Department of School Education signed an MOU to develop an institutional framework for Rashtriya E-Pustakalay. NBT, option D. The full form of NBT is National Book Trust. It's a first of its kind digital library, Rashtriya E-Pustakalay, that will offer over 1,000 non-academic books to children and adolescents in more than 22 languages besides English. The Rashtriya E-Pustakalay app will be available for download on both Android and iOS devices. Who has launched the Ek Peed Maa Ke Naam campaign on World Environment Day? Narendra Modi, option A. Which organization has developed the computational fluid dynamic software Pravaha for aerodynamic design and analysis? ISRO, option A. The computational fluid dynamic software parallel runs solver for aerospace vehicle aerothermodynamic analysis Pravaha is developed in ISRO's Vikram Sarabhai Space Center VSSC to simulate external and internal flows on launch vehicles, winged and non-winged re-entry vehicles. India is launching a joint mission Trishna with which country? With France, option B. Indian Space Research Organization is collaborating with the French space agency CNES on an ambitious new satellite mission called Trishna. Trishna's primary objectives are to monitor the energy and water budgets of the continental biosphere, quantifying terrestrial water stress and water use efficiency. And it will also provide high resolution observation of coastal and inland water quality dynamics. Who has been appointed as chairperson of Gender Sensitization and Internal Complaints Committee? Justice Hima Kohli, option D. Supreme Court of India has reconstituted Gender Sensitization Committee with 12 members, including chairperson Justice Hima Kohli. Where Nota has created a new record in the 2024 Lok Sabha election results in India. Indore, option A. For the first time in the country's electoral history, Nota has received 1,55,000 votes. In Indore of Madhya Pradesh, the previous record of the highest Nota in the country is in the name of Gopalganj in Bihar, where Nota registered 51,660 votes in the 2019 elections. Which edition of Mumbai International Film Festival for documentary, short, and animation films will be organized in 2024? 18th edition, option D. It will take place from 15 June to 21st June 2024. Where has an extraordinary exhibition Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj celebration of the 350th anniversary of the Great Coronation inaugurated recently? In New Delhi, option C. National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi, jointly inaugurated the extraordinary exhibition in collaboration with the Indira Gandhi National Centre for the Arts, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. The exhibition of 115 paintings based on the life of the great son of Bharat Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Exhibition is open for public from 6 to 21st June 2024. Where was the first meeting of the Joint Task Force on Investment held between India and Qatar? In New Delhi, option A. It was held on 6 June 2024. Who has recently been appointed as the Vice Chancellor of IIFT? Shri Rakesh Mohan Joshi, option C. The Indian Institute of Foreign Trade has appointed international trade expert Dr. Rakesh Mohan Joshi as its new Vice Chancellor on 5th June 2024. Sparsh service, which was in news recently, is related to which Ministry of India? Ministry of Defence, option C. The Ministry of Defence has recently signed an agreement with the Bank of India, Canara Bank, Central Bank of India, and Utkarsh Small Finance Bank for system for pension administration Raksha service centers. After this, Sparsh services will be available in more than 26,000 branches of a total of 15 banks across the country. Which state of India has recently signed an agreement with the World Bank to tackle air pollution? Haryana, option D. Haryana Chief Secretary TVSN Prasad has recently said that the state government will soon launch a World Bank funded rupees 10,000 crore project to tackle air pollution. This first phase of the project will be implemented in the districts falling in NCR, and later it will be implemented in the entire state. Where did the 2024 Heads of State Summit for the Kavango Zambezi Trans-Frontier Conservation Area take place? In Livingstone of Zambia, option A. The summit focused on collaborative strategies to boost conservation initiatives and promote the region as a premier tourism destination. CASA TFCA spans across five southern African nations, namely Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, along the Okavango and Zambezi river basins. About 70% of CASA land is under conservation, made up of 103 wildlife management areas and 85 forest reserves. Who has been awarded the prestigious Gudleppa Halikeri Award for 2024 by the Gudleppa Halikeri Memorial Foundation, Hosaretti. Siddhalinga Pattana Shetty. Option B. This 19th award presented on 6 June commemorating Gudleppa Halikeri's birth anniversary. Halikeri was a notable Indian freedom fighter from Karnataka, known for founding the Gandhi Grameen Gurukul and using non-violent protests. Which country will host the 81st International Air Transport Association Annual General Meeting in 2025? India, option D. It will be held from 8 June to 10th June in New Delhi, the third time the city has hosted the AGM after 1958 and 1983. IATA got established in year 1945 and its headquarters is in Montreal of Canada. Where has the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity 2024 been organized? In Singapore, option A. The Indian delegation led by the Secretary of the Department of Commerce, Shri Sunil Barthwal, participated in this ministerial meeting held in Singapore on 6 June 2024. This event was launched in May 2022 and currently includes 14 partners: Australia, Brunei, Darussalam, Fiji, India, Indonesia, Japan, the Republic of Korea, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, United States, and Vietnam. The IPEF comprises four pillars of cooperation: trade, supply chain, clean economy, and fair economy. The IPEF Clean Economy Investors Forum is one of the initiatives under the IPEF, with which airlines has Air India signed a code share agreement connecting their networks. All Nippo Airways Option A. Air India has signed a code-share agreement with the largest Japanese carrier, All Nippo Airways, connecting their networks. The agreement was effective for travel from 23rd May 2024, and it will enable Air India and All Nippo Airways guests to fly to their desired destination by combining those flights between India and Japan with a single ticket. Recently, who has launched Sarathi Suraksha insurance policy? Ashok Leyland Option A. The policy offers coverage of up to 10 lakh rupees purchases for accidental death and permanent and partial disability. Also includes benefits for accidental hospitalization and offers a special education bonus for children. It's effective from 1st June 2024, and this insurance plan applies to all intermediate commercial vehicles, haulage, and long haulage trucks delivered to customers without extra charges. What is the rank of IIT Bombay in Quacquarelli Simon's World University Rankings? It's 118, option D. It has risen significantly from its 149th rank last year to 118th this year. IIT Delhi is at 150th place. In all, 46 Indian institutions have been ranked this year under 18 different subject categories. The US based MIT has ranked first for the 12th consecutive year. UK's Cambridge University secured the rank 2 and Oxford University is at rank 3. The National University of Singapore moved up 3 positions and became the first Asian university to break into the top 10 club. Universal AI University partners with the world's top design school Rubica of which country? France. Option B. Universal AI University, India's first artificial intelligence university, has collaborated with the world's top design school, Rubica, to commence a design school in its campus at Karjat. The school will offer a 4-year Bachelor of Design and an integrated 5-year Master of Design in Transportation Design, Product Design, UX UI Design, Animation, Video Game Art, and Video Game Design. Where has a distinct blue ant species been discovered? In Arunachal Pradesh, option D. A distinct stunning blue colored ant species was discovered in Siang Valley, a biodiversity hotspot of Arunachal Pradesh, in a new research from India. This ant has been named Paraparatrechina nila. The species is nothing like the common red, black, or brown ants, according to ATRI researchers. With whom has the Defense Ministry joined hands to set up a dedicated telemanas cell for the armed forces? Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, option C. The special telemanas cell will function as a dedicated mental health support helpline for all the armed forces of the country. There are a total of 51 telemanas cells functioning in all the states and union territories. Which medal is won by India's Sarabjot Singh in 10-meter air pistol in ISSF World Cup 2024? Gold medal option C. This event is being held in Munich, Germany. ISSF Shooting World Cup Rifle Pistol was held from 31st May to 8th June 2024. When was the United Nations Russian Language Day celebrated recently? On 6th of June, option A. The Russian Language Day is celebrated on 6th June, that is the birthday of the great Russian poet Alexander Pushkin. United Nations General Assembly Resolution 71 by 328 was noted by UNESCO Executive Boards in 2022. It is the second time when the Russian Language Day is celebrated at the organization's headquarters. Recently, which IIT has developed a fire rescue assistant drone? IIT Dharwad, option C. IIT Dharwad, led by Sudhir Siddhapureddy and Amir Mullah, has developed a fire rescue assistant drone. The project was completed with funding from Tihan Foundation, IIT Hyderabad. Who has become the first person to spend cumulative 1000 days in space? Oleg Kononenko, a Russian cosmonaut. Option C. Which organization has launched the world's first electric vehicle battery passport? Volvo, option B. Volvo Cars is launching the world's first electric vehicle battery passport, recording the origins of raw materials, components, recycled content, and carbon footprint for its flagship EX90 SUV, which is about to start production. Battery passports will be mandatory for EVs sold in the European Union from February 2027. Which country has recorded a record export of $778 billion in 2023-24? India, option A. India has achieved record exports in the recently concluded financial year 2023-24, reaching 778 billion US dollar. This marks a significant increase from 776.3 billion dollar in combined goods and services exports recorded in 2022-23. Services exports saw a notable uptick from US $325.3 billion in 2022-23 to $341.1 billion in 2023-24. While merchandise exports experienced a slight decline from $451.1 billion in 2022-23 to $437.1 billion in 2023-24. Recently, Neerab Kumar Prasad has been appointed as the Chief Secretary of which state? Andhra Pradesh, option D. He is coming in place of K.S. Jawahar Reddy. The capital of Andhra Pradesh is Amravati. Chief Minister is Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu and Governor is S. Abdul Nazir. What is India's rank in the 2024 Environmental Performance Index? 176th, option A. Estonia stood at first rank. Only five countries, Estonia, Finland, Greece, Timor Leste, and the UK, have cut greenhouse gases emissions at the rate needed to achieve net zero by 2050. Recently, Adani Group plans to invest $1 billion for setting up the wind energy project in which country? In Sri Lanka, option B, it would be the island nation's single largest foreign direct investment and the biggest ever power project. Recently, Bhel has secured an order for a thermal power project from which company? Adani Power, option A. Bhel has received a substantial order worth over rupees 3,500 crore from Adani Power. to establish a 2 by 800 megawatt thermal power plant in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Recently, which country will use the Golden Visa scheme to help immigrants? Portugal, option B. Portugal planned to adapt its Golden Visa scheme to allow wealthy foreigners seeking residency rights to invest in affordable housing for locals or accommodation for migrants. Capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Official language is Portuguese. President is Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, and it lies in continent Europe and Africa. Which company has recently surpassed Apple to become the second most valuable company in the world? Nvidia, option C. Here are the top 10 most valuable global companies in 2024 by market cap. Microsoft is at number 1, Nvidia is number 2, Apple Inc. is at 3, Alphabet at 4, Amazon at 5th, Saudi Aramco at 6th, at 7th, Meta Platforms, 8th, Berkshire Hathaway, TSMC at 9th, and Eli Lilly at 10th. Where was the third Indian Analytical Congress organized? In Dehradun, option A. It was organized at the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Indian Institute of Petroleum in Dehradun, and the theme of conference was role of science and technology in green transitions. Where has the 2-week fourth mid-career training program for civil servants of Gambia completed successfully? In New Delhi, option C. The program was attended by 30 officers representing key ministries in Gambia. Which toll collection system is NHAI planning to implement? GNSS based ETC, option A. National Highway Authority of India is planning to implement global navigation satellite system based electronic toll collection. With which country NPCI International Payments Limited (NIPL) has signed an agreement to deploy a real-time digital payment system. With Peru, option B. NPCI International Payments Limited (NIPL) is an international subsidiary of the National Payments Corporation of India, which has signed an agreement with the Central Reserve Bank of Peru (BCRP). This partnership makes Peru the first South American nation to adopt NPCI's technology and NIPL's second collaboration with the central bank to implement the UPI framework internationally. Last month, NIPL had made agreement with the Bank of Namibia, who has been elected as the president of the 79th session of the UN General Assembly. Philemon Yang, option C. The General Assembly of United Nations has elected Philemon Yang of Cameroon as the president of the 79th session of the UN General Assembly. When is the World Food Safety Day celebrated every year? On 7th of June, option A. The theme of 2024 was Food Safety Prepare for the Unexpected. It is the 20th anniversary of the FAO WHO International Food Safety Authorities Network. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.